And start disassembling. Oh my gosh. Oh, you 100% will have to get binders. Oh, for sure. Let's go ahead and start disassembling. So, yeah. So here we go. We have. So here's the games I got recently. Oh. Oh, we can also disassemble. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. We can also disassemble. I just said fuck it and put my hollows in one binder instead of sort them right now. Oh, I see. I see. Because there's too many cards for you to sort, isn't it? Oh, so yeah, look, here's all the games I got recently. So okay, so I got Pokemon Emerald version. Got Pokemon Emerald version. Oh god, yeah. So yeah, this one I got recently. Just yesterday. I got this yesterday. Ooh, and we're gonna find out. I mean, so most likely this is legit. Most likely this is legit. And my coworker bought this. Hold on, let me make this a little bit smaller. So my coworker actually, no, he traded this in. He traded this in yesterday. My coworker traded this in yesterday. And the thing is though, okay, I'm looking at the pricing for the games. Oh my god. So Emerald's actually, if you go on eBay, Pokemon Emerald it goes for $230 to $260 on eBay. And then when I went to go buy this, so my coworker traded this game in for $15 at GameStop. He traded it for $15 at GameStop. I was like thinking that's insane. Why did you do that? If you want to get rid of your, I mean, if you're going to get rid of your game for something that low when you could have gotten it for 230 or 260 or even more, you might as well just keep the game. I can't believe he got rid of Emerald. This is worth so much. Oh my god. This is my coworker's copy of Emerald they traded in for $15. And then with or 10% with $15 plus 10% with his pro membership. And then there's also when I bought it, so GameStop switched, I know, they took it and then flipped it and flipped it back. Is that how you say it? Flipped it back. And then they bought it and sold it back for around $40. But with my discount, I got it down to like $33.91. So I got Emerald for around $33.91. I want to get a copy of Fire Red. Is Fire Red pretty is Fire Red pretty expensive too? Oh god, yeah. A big dead giveaway is usually the color of the pinheads on the chip if it's a fake, mostly on SNES cards. Yeah, I found that too. We're about to find out though. Hey, what's up, Frodo? Weird. GameStop ripping off sellers as usual. Yeah. I mean, that you'll see that with retro game stores too though. You can't always rely on eBay prices. A lot of them are overinflated. You need to see how much the sold ones are, not what's up for sale listed. Yeah, I do that too, scheming. I always check to see what the completed the sold prices are, and a lot of times they usually are in line with. A lot of times they usually are in line with the current listings. Usually the current listings are in line with the completed or sold listings. Or yeah, completed or sold listings. So I haven't been ripped off that much yet. So that's good. So yeah, I got this game for $33.91 as opposed to $230 to $260. Isn't that crazy, guys? That's crazy. And then here's Emerald. So we got Emerald. I mean Crystal. Here's Crystal. Here's Pokemon Crystal. Oh my god. This is a legit copy. You can't really duplicate. You can't really repro this game. You can't really, repro the sparkles on this copy of Crystal. Can you? Crystal best Pokemon. It is. Can you guys really like repro the sparkly effects on the cartridge itself? You can't. So I believe this is another copy. This is another copy that my coworker traded in. I can't believe he traded this one in too. And I think it was like he got it for like $15 or something like that. I can't believe he did that. I really can't believe he did that. But this is so nice. I actually own silver. I was thinking, it's probably good enough that I just get silver and play it. You can repro the game, but not the cartridge. That's a bit too unique. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You can't really yeah, you can repro the game. I don't doubt that you can repro the game, and then and you can play and if you but you can't repro the cartridge. And I'm sure anyone who gets a fake repro, they can still play the game, but the cartridge would be a dead giveaway because you can't really reproduce the exact type of sparkle that is on the cartridge itself. And yeah, this one would be harder to reproduce. My coworker, he probably got this for like 15 something, and then on eBay, Crystal goes for $180. $180 fucking dollars. I checked several listings that are like current, and they're all going for around $180 for Crystal. Guess how much I got Crystal for? Guess how much I got Crystal for? You gotta get, guys, gotta guess. Let me move this up a little bit there. Yeah, guess how much I got Crystal for? Sell it to Frodo. $1. I got Crystal for $40.37 after my employee discount and after my pro membership discount. $40.37 fucking cents. Oh my god, I could not walk away from that. I couldn't walk away from GameStop selling it for that much. $40.37. It's probably originally like you paid too much $1. Shut up, Scheming, shut up. No, I mean, I think what's going on is that GameStop forgot to raise the prices. Maybe because they're too focused on changing the prices for current gen games, and maybe like previous gen games too. They forgot to raise the prices for like retro games too. So I had a feeling these are like pre-pandemic prices. These are probably pre-pandemic prices, and they forgot to overinflate the retro game prices as well because there's so many retro games out there. There's like a fuck ton of retro games. They don't have time to raise all the prices for all those retro games. So that's why I got this game for like just 40 something. So if you see a rare game at GameStop, fucking get it, cuz most likely you can get it for a decent price at GameStop. Funnily enough, GameStop, seriously. So you can probably get this game at for a decent price. So we're going to find out if it's legit or not. I mean, I think most likely this is all the games that I'm about to disassemble are legit. I have a feeling they're all going to be legit because it came from my coworker. It didn't come from some random person. It came from my coworker. It already looks legit, as you can see. I can already tell it's legit. You can even see the number. Yeah. You can even see the imprinted number on the right side right here. You see the imprinted number right in the shiny part. See? You can tell it's legit. I mean, you cannot reproduce the crystal, the sparkling cartridge design. You can't reproduce that. You need like technical prowess to be able to reproduce something like this. But no, even with technical prowess, you can't do that. You'd have to have the same materials in the same exact parts from Nintendo's plant that was printing these games back then. You'd have to have those exact same parts and materials, and it would be hard to do that. Hey, what's up, Traxon? I'm so surprised I was able to get something as rare as this. I mean, I don't think it's probably not rare, but just very expensive because Pokemon games tend to be overinflated. I am very surprised I got Crystal. I am so surprised. I wasn't even trying to look for Crystal. I wasn't trying to look for Crystal. I wasn't even trying to look for where's Emerald? I wasn't even trying to look for Emerald. I wasn't even trying to look for these games, but then they just showed up at work when I was at work. My manager bought the copies for my coworker, and they showed up at work. And I was like, "Oh my god, ooh, ooh!" And then my manager was like, "Yeah, while you're okay, censor, you should stop with the oohing and get to work." He seriously said something like that. He's like, "Okay, you stop oohing and help me, help me gut these games and put away these PSA graded cards and get to work." He's such a manager. Anyway, let me catch up with the chat. There are some cards with sparkles that are fake, but mostly they're clear blue. Yeah, I mean, they can try to reproduce the sparkles, but it won't look like the exact sparkles. They will look like, pale imitations, sparkles. True. He didn't pay too much. He didn't buy Sticker Star. Ooh, true. But see my message above. Those are fake cards with the glitter floating around. Let me see. Ooh. Yeah, it looks really ugly. The fake glitter looks really ugly. Ooh. Yeah, it doesn't really glitter. It's not really shiny, is it? Oh yeah, and then yeah, we'll get to that part. Yeah, I'll save this too. I'll save this too so that way I can we'll go through the disassembling of Crystal. Thank you, scheming. We'll go ahead and look through that page too. Dude, I was looking for a copy of Crystal. I think this is hands down my favorite version of the GB Pokemon game. It is. What about Heart Gold and Soul Silver? Is Heart Gold Soul Silver better than Crystal, or is Crystal better than Heart Gold Soul Silver? Because I remember Crystal and Heart Gold Soul Silver are like amongst the best early Pokemon Gen games. I feel like I'm honored. I feel like I'm honored to own a copy of Crystal and Emerald. I was just happy just to get Alpha Sapphire. I was actually just happy just to get Alpha Sapphire. That's it. But I mean, hey, now that I was able to get a legit copy of Emerald, hey, we could actually play the original game and then compare it with Alpha Sapphire. I still need a box and manual for mine. Oh, really? Scheming for Crystal? Do the batteries work though? They don't work. When I tested out, I think it was, I think it was Emerald. When I tested out Emerald, the batteries were already dead. But here's the thing though, I'm not gonna be playing it on my Game Boy Color. I'm gonna be playing it on my Retron 5. So you don't really need the battery to save on the cartridge. You can just save the game on your Retron 5's micro SD card instead. So I'm just gonna be saving it there, so that way I can play the game still. So the batteries are dead, so you can't really save on this game on this cartridge anymore, but you can save on the Retron 5 that I'll be using. Did you do this sniff test for authenticity? What the fuck is a sniff test, Troxin? The only way I own Crystal is when I bought on 3DS Virtual Console years ago. Oh dang, Sora! Did you try to did you try to own as many Pokemon games as you could? We should have some music too. Let's have some music. Let's see. Oh god, I love this. I love this song. We'll turn it down. That way it's not too loud. Hold on. Hold on. Let me do this. Hold on. We'll play some Fire Emblem music. No, we'll just keep the current music. Let's see. Hold on. Let me fix something real quick. How do I add this? Objection! I'm trying to add this other one. Hold on. Oh no. How do I add it? Let's see. Unhide all? No, I don't want to unhide all, do I? I want to get to my playlist music. That's what I want to do. Oh, I think I know what to do. Give me 1 second. Oh, I have to add it. Okay, I have to add speaker. Okay. Here we go. Let's see if I can remember. There we go. There we go. Okay. Okay, so let's go ahead and play some music so that way it doesn't. There we go. Is it too loud? I want to make it like more like background music. How about this? Is it better? That way, while we're disassembling, we can listen to some music. So is this too loud? Yeah, is this too loud, guys? It's fine. Okay, we can have as background music. So and also, guys, also, guys, I borrowed. I went at work. I was asking my manager if I could use the tools we use to disassemble cartridges. The retro toolkit tools. He said yeah, go ahead and he told me that I can borrow them, and so I had to go to the other store and I had to drive all the way back to the other store and then get the tools from my coworker. Me and my coworker, I was telling my coworker I was going to stream and disassemble the games and whatnot, and so we spent like 15 minutes looking for all the tools because they're like all scattered all over the place, and we finally found them in one drawer. And so this is here's the tool that you have to use for opening up Emerald. This one's for opening up Emerald. And then this other tool's for opening up Crystal. Can't really, it's hard to take a look. Yeah, there we go. This one's for opening up Crystal. And then as you can see, Crystal has it has a little screw that looks like a shine sprite. It has a screw that looks like a shine sprite, as you can see. As you can try to see. So, so thankfully, my store had all the tools that we needed in order for us to um, unscrew these. Cause like I thought Home Depot might have these, even though like these are proprietary. Even though these are proprietary screws from Nintendo, I would think at this point after decades, the Home Depot might have something like this to sell. But I guess maybe they wouldn't. Maybe Nintendo wouldn't allow them to have something like that to sell at the Home Depot. So I had to borrow these from work. Let's see. I hope they still work. I know my crystal battery still works. So the emerald battery doesn't work. Mine's dead. I checked. Even when you play Pokemon Emerald, even the game says, "Oh, your battery's dead. You won't be able to save, but you can still play the game." It even tells you that. There's even Game Freak knew that ahead of time to tell you that. They programmed it so that way whenever they can tell when your battery's dead. They'll say, "Oh, your battery's dead," but you can still play the game. But you can't save, but you can still play the game. Let's see. And then with Crystal, I think you can get on Amazon. For Crystal, you can. I think the battery might be still working. I'm not sure. I'm not sure though. It might be dead. It might be dead because maybe the Game Boy Color wasn't advanced enough to let you know that the battery's dead, so it might be dead. Let's see. Crystal is the better one. Did you do the lick test for authenticity? What do I have to lick? What do I have to lick, scheming? You sniff the pin and end of the cartridge. Sometimes you get a little high and start seeing real Pokemon. Really? Ooh, really? I'm gonna do that. No, I was kidding. I'm just kidding. It's fine. I got a game bit tool, but I have never had to use it. Oh, really? Is that what it's called? Game bit? Is it the one where the shine? It looks like a shine. The end looks like a shine sprite. Is it the one where the end looks like a shine sprite from Super Mario Sunshine? I need to check my kit to see if I have one. I should just learn to solder and replace my red and yellow virgin batteries. I want to learn how to solder too, but I don't. I feel like I'm gonna fuck up the game. I feel like I'm not good enough because you'll need to buy soldering tools, right? And I don't know if I'm skilled enough to solder. I would want to learn how to solder because I want to fix my old PS2. I do want to fix my original PS2. I've been using like the Retro Game Store's PS2 that I bought it from, but I want to use my old PS2 and I broke it. Well, it still works, but I broke the uh the um the AV. I broke the AV port of it when I was bringing it over from Houston to the Bay Area, and then and whenever in the middle of shipping from like when I was flying from Houston to the Bay Area, I guess in the box it kind of broke. I kept the AV connection, cable connected to the PS2, and then I guess while in shipping, it probably like broke something inside the AV port when it was like jiggling around, and maybe the cable stuck inside the port, probably like fucked it up when I was moving up and down, and probably bent something. I don't know. You can get on Amazon. Where'd you get the GameBit tool? Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're for Nintendo carts. You lick the cart, and then you start seeing the souls of all the gross people that handled it before. Ew! Ew! A bunch of fat, man children? Ew. Ew. Just watch DS Koopa do it on stream. He literally does it dozens at a time when he acquires GBA and GBC games to sell at shops. Oh yeah, I follow DS Koopa. I follow DS Koopa, but I don't really watch him. Yeah, I'm sure he has to do a lot of soldering and battery replacing. I'm sure he has to do that a lot. Desoldering and replacing the batteries on these actually looks like the easiest soldering project to learn. Oh, really? So when you desolder and replace the batteries, do you have to resolder them again? Do you have to resolder them? Couldn't you just tape the battery back onto the motherboard? Couldn't you just tape the battery back onto the motherboard? Oh, I don't want to resolder. But yeah, why can't you just tape the battery back onto the motherboard? Why can't you do that? But yeah, let's go ahead and start with oh yeah. And also I got Breath of Fire. So that same coworker actually traded in Breath of Fire. I didn't really check how much he traded in for. Me and my coworker didn't check for that. But I'm sure he probably didn't get much for this either. I thought it was strange that he traded in all these games. Yeah, I want to get Breath of Fire 2. I want to get Breath of Fire 2 for the GBA. I want to get Breath of Fire 2. We should probably disassemble this one too. And guess what we also should disassemble? Wario Land 4 scheming. Look, the one that I showed you where come on, refocus. Refocus. Let's see. Look, scheming. The one that we removed the permanent marker on. I shouldn't have done it too much. I think the last time, the last attempt where I put the erasable marker, what's it called? The dry erase marker on. The last attempt when I put the dry erase marker on top of the Sharpie marks, on top of the Sharpie marks, I think it wore away a little bit of the label, because you can see like some blue clouding around the not for resale part. But you see, yeah, we can go. Oh shit. Ooh. Oh shit. Look. Ew. I don't know if we can disassemble this, but I don't know. Shit. I can't get to the screw. Can I? Okay, I guess I can if I keep scratching it. At it. If I keep. Oh, this music's so good. I love this one. This is from the Persona 4 anime. Oh, this music's so good. Child of Destiny. Oh god, it's so good. Oh god. Yeah, the screw is right here, so if I keep if I keep uh, scratching at it, I can probably get to the screw. Oh, there we go. Okay, so maybe we can. Maybe we can. We should probably also clean it off too. I look at me. I'm a retro game store owner. Look at me. Look at me. Yeah, there we go. This needs a tri-wing too. So yeah, this is the tri-wing. This is the tri-wing screwdriver that you need to remove the tri-wing screws from the Game Boy Advance cartridges. I bought practically new copies of Max Payne 1 and 2 from a coworker at Blockbuster. Instead of him getting barely any money for trading in. Yeah. I thought it was insane that my coworker did that. I was like, why did you do that? You could have just sold it at eBay, but who knows? Who knows? All right, so here we go. Let's go ahead and start with Pokemon Emerald version. Ooh, okay. So let's take a look at the website. Oh, this one got updated pretty recently on March 8th, 2020. March 28th, 2025. We're back going to toss out these strawberry caps. All right, no problem. We're about to go ahead and start looking at the disassembling page, or look at the page on how to tell if a cartridge is emerald cartridge is real or fake. Let's see. Yeah. In recent years, the prevalence of fake Pokemon games in the used gaming community has surged. The issue extends beyond just the old Pokemon games and encompasses nearly all popular games from the Game Boy Advance GBA library. Hey, what's up, Milobites? Hey, thank you for following earlier. How's your week been for you? I mean, it's the start of the week, so hope you had a good start to your week. But yeah, how you doing? How you doing there, Milobites? No problem, friend. Just doing housework. Awesome. Yeah, we were showing off some Pokemon TCG, prismatic ETBs and packs and tins earlier, and then now we're going to be disassembling some GBA and Game Boy Color carts to see if they're real or fake. Most likely they're real because they were traded in by my coworker, and I'm sure he's not a fool, and he would own legit copies of these games. So I'm pretty sure these are legit, but we're just gonna disassemble them anyway, so we can see what they look like inside and see if they confirm that they are real, even though we know they're real. No problem, friend. Just doing it. Yeah, but yeah, hope you're enjoying the stream so far. Let's see. Ooh, nice. Yeah, and then after this disassembling, we're gonna go play some Fire Emblem Three Houses. Let's see. Identifying genuine Pokemon games like Pokemon Emerald is crucial for collectors and fans alike. Buying a fake game can truly ruin your retro gaming experience. It might also cause problems like messed up save files or the cartridge not working at all. Let's see. Yeah. Check for imprinted numbering on the front label. Examine the front label for any imprinted numbers that indicate authenticity. Verify the Nintendo seal of quality. Look for its quality and clarity. Real cartridges have a clear and defined seal. Examine the game board internally. Look for its quality and clarity. Real cartridges have a clear and defined seal. Very awesome. I'll be lurking since I'm expected to be busy, but I'll be around. No worries, Milobites. But yeah, welcome to the Koopa Kingdom. Who's your favorite Koopa kid, by the way? Who's your favorite Koopa kid, by the way, Milo? Mine is Larry, of course. He's so cute. Analyze the cartridge board features. Examine the cartridge board carefully. Look for differences in the font and markings between the genuine and fake versions. Tip 5. Inspect the cartridge shell for authenticity. Examine the shell for specific markings and features that validate authenticity. Yeah, understand the color of real Game Boy cartridges. Learn the colors of real game cartridges. Okay, whatever. Okay, so let's look. Okay, the Nintendo seal and imprinted. So numbering. So yeah, I was looking before to see if the Nintendo seal, the numbering, the imprinted number shows up on the right side of the cartridge. And at first, I couldn't see it. Of course the Nintendo seal looked pretty real, but I couldn't find the imprinted number. And my manager was like, he couldn't even find it either. And he's supposed to be the expert at working at a game store. He couldn't find it either. But then I realized. Let me go ahead and turn on my flashlight. So then I realized, if you look very closely, the imprinted number is actually printed in the wrong area. My favorite kid is a toss between Roy and Junior. Oh, nice, but Father Bowser probably my favorite. LO. Roy is a great choice. Junior's a great choice too. But yeah, as you can see, if you look really closely, the imprinted number, there is an 11 there on the cartridge, but it's not actually where it should be. Because if you look at the picture over here, it's you'll see that the number is supposed to be. Hold on, let me make it a little bit bigger. It's so you're supposed to so the number is actually supposed to be right on to the right of the word Pokemon. It's to the right of the word Pokemon and above the Nintendo Seal of Quality emblem. But the thing is, though, when you look at this cartridge, you don't see it at first. It's actually the number 11 is actually the imprinted number 11 is actually on the Nintendo Seal of Quality itself. So it was printed in the wrong place, and you can barely see the 11. You can barely see the 11 on the cartridge itself. If you see and I didn't, and then at first, when you don't shine a light on the cartridge, you can't really see the holographic shimmering. You can't really see the holographic shimmering if you don't shine a light on the cartridge label. But when you shine a light on it, and I thought at first this is going to be fake. I thought at first this cartridge was going to be fake, because that's one good way to tell that it's real is when the cartridge itself, the label actually sparkles, like it shimmers. So if you shine a light directly on the label, it's actually going to shimmer like it's supposed to. Let's see. See? You see the shimmering? Yeah, here we go. Let me make it so that there we go. You can see the shimmering now. So it is for sure. And I don't think a repro scalper or scammer can actually reproduce these shimmering effects, right? Would you say so, Scheming? Would it be very difficult to be able to reproduce these shimmering effects on the label? Yeah, Hollow would be hard for sure. This it would be hard, but not impossible with more modern ones. Yeah, I guess so. But I think it would be. I mean, it would be a lot of trouble. It would be a lot of trouble just to reproduce this effect. So yeah, that's one other way to tell. So that's the third way to tell. And then let's see. And identifying the internal components of the genuine GBA cartridges. Begins with examining the Nintendo seal and imprinted numbering in the In the photo below, you can see the fake label on the left has a shiny metallic look. This is very different from the real cartridge. The Nintendo seal on the fake label is poorly defined and difficult to read, indicating a lack of authenticity. One key feature to look for is the presence of imprinted numbers on the front label. Yep, which we found. But the imprinted numbers were actually printed on the wrong area. So it wasn't printed on to the right of the word Pokemon and above the Nintendo seal. It was it was printed directly on the Nintendo seal of quality emblem. Authentic cartridges will have these numbers clearly visible. In contrast, counterfeit cartridges typically lack any imprinted numbering. And yeah, see, I was afraid at first because I didn't see it at first, but and I thought it was gonna be fake. But once I saw the number on the in the different area, which is on the Nintendo Seal Quality emblem, and I was like, oh yeah, this is legit. If you look at the real cartridge on the right, you will notice a clear Nintendo seal and printed numbers. These features confirm that it is authentic. Notable font differences in front labels. One of the fastest ways to tell if a cartridge is real or fake is to look at the numbers printed on the front label. In fact, 95% of all pirated cartridges I've encountered lack these imprinted numbers. Yeah. So yeah, we found the imprinted numbers for sure, finally. So this is for sure a legit copy. It's just printed in the wrong area for some reason. Keep in mind that labels can get worn over time. You might need to tilt the cartridge in the light to see the label clearly. The printed numbers may change, but real cartridges usually show two numbers. They might look like 11, 03, or 08. So we did see 11 on this. We did see 11 on this. Thankfully. Yeah, it's really hard to see the 11, but you'll see it when you shine a light over it. Yeah, do you guys see it? You can barely see it. It's right on the top. It's right on the top of the Nintendo Seal of Quality. Do you see it, guys? It's right there. It's right there. It's right on top. You see it? Yeah. Thank you, scheming. Let's see. It would be hard. I just recently they have started reproducing decent Pokemon bootleg, hollow cards now. Oh, really? Really scheming? So there's even bootleg Pokemon cards too. Are those hard to tell or are they easy to tell? Before I forget, I need to let you know that you've been a bad influence, Bowie. Why? Why am I a bad influence? Why am I a bad influence? Troxin. Some of the bootleg ones are very easy to tell. Oh, really, Sora? Let's see. So we saw the 11. He saw the 11 on this cartridge. Step 3, the cartridge board. Ooh, okay. So we need to look for the fake one. It's going to look like this, and we can clearly see that it's not going to look like that. We can clearly already can tell from the start. Hey, what's up? What's up, Boroske? Oh my god, I like how the colors look on this view. I like how the colors look on this scene. It looks really nice. Wadio. Hey, what's up, Boroske? Yeah, some of them are painfully obvious. Oh, I see. The emerald is a fake. Shut the fuck up, Broske. I better fucking ban you. I got this game for $40. Can you believe that? Around $40. I could have paid $230 to $260. I could have paid $230 or $260 for this, but I got this game for a lot cheaper. Way cheaper than the eBay price. I can't believe I got this for so cheap. I'm fucking amazed because I think these days people don't really trade in their really old games to GameStop anymore, so it's not very likely you'll see a rare game like this at GameStop, but I did yesterday because my coworker just traded in. And I think whenever people trade in really rare games to GameStop, those get bought up so fast from other people, like me. You better shut the fuck up, Rosuke. This is a legit. We're about to find out. We already confirmed. We already found out that my coworker who traded this in, traded in these games. So we know for sure. We know most likely these are legit copies. We know most likely these are legit copies. Because my coworker traded them in. He wouldn't be a fool and buy repro copies. But we're gonna confirm. We're just gonna confirm that these are real copies once we disassemble. But we're confirming already. We've been looking through the cartridge already, and we've been seeing proof that these are real because the shimmering on the label itself, The Nintendo seal quality looks pretty good. The number on the imprinted number that you see right there, the imprinted number right on top of the on the Nintendo seal quality is right there. That's also a sign that this is legit. So there's a lot of tells. There's a lot of tells this is legit. Because I started ordering Crunchwrap Supreme with potatoes, and that sounds so good, Troxen. I usually could just get a normal Crunchwrap Supreme, but that sounds really good too. That sounds fucking good. My usual go-tos are either any of the nacho fry bowls. I usually get any of the nacho fry bowls, or most recently I got those little nuggets, those chicken nugget ones. Those chicken nugget balls at Taco Bell are pretty fire. They're pretty fire. Just kidding. Hi, boo. Hey, what's up, Rosuke? I know this webcam position. Card pack openings. We're gonna use. Yeah, this would be perfect. Oh my god, Rosuke, that would be so perfect to use this as for card pack openings from now on. We should do that. Because it'll be so much easier for us to see what the cards look like and what the packs look like too. Good idea, Rosuke. We're gonna use this view for card pack openings from now on, for sure. This is definitely a good idea. As you can see, like if I were to, show this, look, see how easy it is? See how easy it is to show off cards? Let me make it a little bit easier to see. So yeah, wouldn't this be a lot easier to see? Look at this. Oh my god. I'll probably just have to zoom out a little bit. I'll probably have to pull back the camera a little bit. But this would be so perfect for card pack openings for sure. Good idea, Rosuke. Good idea. And you have to sell the rare cards you pull. I ain't selling shit, Rosuke. I have to start ordering. I'll give you $350 for that crystal version. Oh no, no, don't GameStop me. Don't GameStop me, you Troxen. Don't you dare GameStop me. But yeah, I'm keeping crystal. I'm fucking keeping crystal. I mean, this looks so nice. Even Scheming told me at one point, before I got crystal, even Scheming told me at one point that they enjoyed crystal a lot as a kid. They'll never part with it. I'm never going to part with this either. I don't know why my coworker parted with this copy. I don't know why he did that. I know he's not a fool. I know he's pretty intelligent, but why did he part with Pokemon Crystal to GameStop of all places? Why? Why did you do that? Oh my god, you could have just sold on eBay. Oh my god. I have to start ordering them without that cheese they add to it. The taste is weird. Yeah, I do think the nacho cheese does taste weird with the crunch wrap tortilla. I do think it does taste weird. But, maybe I should do the same thing. Maybe use a different sauce. Maybe you should add a different sauce instead of cheese. Crack card pack open. Yeah, that's a good idea, Rosuke. Oh, definitely. And you have to sell the red cards you pull. Because he's not cool. Oh, my God. Personally, I like it, but I love cheese too much. Yeah, I love cheese too much too, Sora. Especially nacho fries with cheese on them. Ugh! Give me that. So, yeah. Let me go put this back on. Nacho fries with cheese is like, it is! Oh my god, Sora, it is. I like certain foods with cheese, but I don't like cheese itself. Oh yeah, are you kind of lactose intolerant, Troxen? So yeah, this is clear. I mean, I can clearly tell already that the watch battery is real. I can clearly tell, as you can see, guys, the watch battery doesn't look like the one on the left. It's clearly silver as opposed to the black watch battery on the fake one. And then we'll have to look for the MX on the motherboard. We'll have to look for the MX, and then look for the font. I guess there's going to be a font if you look on the right cartridge, the real one, the font's going to show 2002 Nintendo and some other shit. like the what kind of game it is, like yeah, the game designation, and then there's going to be the battery holder. Let's see, battery hold. What does it say? Here, let me go and zoom in. Let me go ahead and uh expand this so I can see better. Battery solar points. Okay, we're gonna have to look for that too. I like certain foods with cheese, but I don't like cheese itself. I see. I love me some cheese. What kind of nerd are you? I thought nerds are supposed to like cheese. I thought they're supposed to like cheese trucks and. What kind of nerd are you? I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. You're a non-cheese loving nerd. Okay. Identifying authentic Game Boy characteristics. For many Game Boy Advance games, checking the circuit boards can help you tell if a Pokemon game is fake. This method is also applicable for verifying the authenticity of other titles. An authentic, let's see. Let's see. An authentic Game Boy Advance game features internal chips that are marked with the lettering MX. In contrast, most bootleg cartridges either lack this marking or may have Japanese writing on them. The photo below shows the differences between an authentic Pokemon Emerald game on the right and a fake one on the left. Don't they mean photo above? Look at the font style and size of the Nintendo lettering on the different boards. This can help you confirm if the cartridge is real. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that looks fake as fuck on the left. Which song is this? Is this from Three Houses? Yeah, it's from Three Houses. I'm not cheese intolerant. I just have my limits. Like if I order a pizza, it better just be mozza, no stinky and salty parmesan. Ew, yeah, I don't like parmesan on my. Well, there's an extent to having parmesan on my parmesan cheese on my pizza. I don't always put parmesan cheese on my pizza. I do it every now and then, but I don't do it all the time. I do think that the Parmesan cheese does smell bad, but I kind of ignore it sometimes. Let's see, fake boards. Key font and marking differences between real and fake boards. An authentic Pokemon Emerald game will always have an internal battery located inside the board. In contrast, the counterfeit Pokemon game typically lacks a battery and instead features a black circular blob shape. Oh, so that's not even a battery at all. Oh. So that's just a fake battery. So even the battery's fake because you can't even save on the game. Oh, if the game's fake, then you can't even save on the game anyway because the game's fake. Because like the battery's fake. Yeah, I see. See, it would keep making you start over a new game every time you turn on the game. Turn on the Game Boy Color or something. Additionally, it's worth noting that the authentic game below the battery has been removed. I was in the process of soldering a new saved battery onto the cartridge board. To open Game Boy Advance games for examination, you'll need a separate Y-shaped screwdriver, which we do from work. Interesting. Step 4. The bottom cartridge shell. Analyzing the color and features of authentic cartridge shells. You see, this is why I like Mike Angelo's frozen foods. They steer clear of Parm and Romano. What is Romano cheese? There was a lot of things I saw a few days ago at Sprouts I wanted to try until I read the ingredients. It was like Parmesan and Romano cheese. Yeah, what's Romano cheese exactly? The color of the authentic Pokemon Emerald cartridge shell is light green. It's important to know the specific color, as differences can suggest a fake game. Distinct characters that differentiate real from fake shells. 2 square rectangle. Okay, a genuine Nintendo cartridge will have 2 square rectangle stamps on the inside of the back shell. In contrast, counterfeit cartridges typically lack these distinctive markings, making it easier to identify fake. Check the inside of the cartridge shell closely for these features to confirm if it is real. So, I can't tell what the rectangles are. Are they? Is this what they're talking about? Let me show you guys. Is this what they're talking about? Are these the rectangles that they're talking about? The rectangle markings? Are these the ones they're talking about right here? Is that what they're talking about? I think you think so. Yeah, that's probably what they're talking about. So it's pretty legit at this point. Though they look more like bars to me. Yeah, they look like bars. Maybe because like the pictures are really blurry. It's hard to tell what they're talking about. Two square rectangle stamps on the inside of the back shell. So inside of the back shell, the inside of the front cartridge shell. Features to look for inside the cartridge shell. On legitimate Pokemon Game Boy Advance games, you will notice an imprinted rectangle located um, just behind the label. This distinctive feature is an indicator of authenticity. Counterfeit Pokemon game cartridges usually have shells that let the label show through. This is a clear sign that the cartridge might not be real. Oh, I see. I see. Oh. So the fake one would have the label showing in black. Oh, interesting. Imprinted rectangle located just behind the label. Imprinted rectangle. This distinctive feature is an indicator of authenticity. Counterfeit Pokemon games usually have shells that let the label show through. It's a clear sign that the cartridge might not be real. Oh god, this is so good. This song is so good. Oh god, this is from um room room 312 or something like that, or room, what's it called? What's that game called? Let's see. Oh god, it's so good. Oh, this game is so good. Hotel Dusk. Oh, room 215. Hotel Dusk, room 215. Oh god, don't you also love the soundtrack to Hotel Dusk scheming? Oh god, this game is so good. I have a feeling they're gonna release a collection for the Hotel Dusk and Last Window. They're gonna have to do that someday. Oh god, it's so good. You really don't know it? Yeah, this is from the Sing games. This is a game from the company Sing, Cing. God, it's so good. Color of the cartridges, distinct show colors. We'll just skip this part. Let's see. Pokemon Leaf Green and Pokemon Emerald should have a green cartridge shell. Yeah, obviously. The only versions that do not have colored shells are Pokemon Mystery Dungeon and Pokemon Pinball for GBA, as these cartridges are gray. Acquainting yourself with these color differences is essential for distinguishing genuine cartridges from counterfeit ones. Yeah. Genuine counterfeit products. I mean, obviously the right one's fake. Obviously. Oh my god, how can you not? I do not know. I do know Boyfriend Dungeon Ollie has a decent soundtrack. I've never heard of Boyfriend Dungeon. Is that from Sing 2? I've never heard Sing having a game like that. Well, of course you guys know this song. It's an indie game that's recent. Oh, I see, I see. All authentic Pokemon cartridges will have Nintendo stamped onto the back of the cartridge. It's essential to check that Nintendo spelled correctly both on the back and the front of the cartridge. When considering the difference in Pokemon Emerald real versus fake cartridges, pay close attention to these details. Many fake cartridges have spelling mistakes. These errors can help you tell if Pokemon game is real or not. Spelling these differences is important for anyone who wants to tell if Pokemon Emerald is real or fake. This is especially true in a market full of counterfeit GBA games. Alright, let's see. Let's take a look. Yeah, I mean, this I can't really like show you guys that well. This camera kind of sucks. You can't really focus on Nintendo for some reason. There we go. You can see it now. So it looks pretty legit to me. It's just hard to tell. Let me look at it myself instead of looking at the webcam. Yeah, it looks pretty legitimate. A good place to find songs to discover is the What's in This Video game music account on Tumblr. I see. What is this video game music account on Tumblr? I see. Let's see. Okay, I think we have a good. I think we have a good solid foundation to figure out. Someone needs to come back. Yeah, I think I think we have a good solid foundation on what to look for in a fake cartridge. We have a good solid foundation at this point. There was another place that showed you like how to tell if it's fake or not. Let's see. There was another website I was looking at earlier. Where is it? Let's see. Where is it? Where's that website I was looking at earlier? It was earlier today. Give me 1 second. Where is it? I know it was... Here we go. Maybe it's this one. Was it this one? Yeah, here it is. I think this is the one. Here's another website. We can go take a look at this one. There we go. Oh no. Oh man, it's not showing the whole... Give me 1 second. Ugh. Let's see, properties. Maybe I'll... How do I make it so that I show the full page? Hold on. Full webcam browser? No, that's not what I want. Well, let's try this anyway. Here we go. Yeah, here's a good one. Here it is. So we can go ahead and open up the we'll go ahead and open up the cartridge right now. In there, it's not like it was before the NSFW ban, but it's still kicking. It went to all its porn from back in the day. Oh my god, that good. Tumblr had some good old porn. I'm just kidding. I remember finding music tracks from demos that disappeared from the MySpace music area. Excuse me. Oh really? Like all the MySpace bands went from MySpace to Tumblr. Tumblr's more than TikTok. I miss the days where, let's see. I'll get blasted in the face by a mutual's repost of Sans Undertale. Shares your my menstruation pain RP SoundCloud Posts. Oh my god. No, just random people would post music on Tumblr. Alright, let's go ahead and start. Let's see. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and start disassembling. Let's see. Oh my god. It's hard to see. There we go. Now it's easier to see. Oh, perfect track to start disassembling. Man, I was about to go I was about to go to Home Depot for these tools. I mean, at this point, I would have thought that they would have tools for this by now. Uh-oh. I don't want to ruin this copy of Emerald. Do I just pry it apart? Okay, so I removed the so I removed the screw. Screw. Wouldn't it just come off easily? I don't want to ruin my copy of Pokemon Emerald. How do I take it apart? Shit. Let's see. Tumblr was wild, like the shit they had on there. It still is kind of wild, but not like it used to be. But also there was a lot of good blogs on there that would share obscure media. Uh-oh. I don't want to accidentally ruin this copy of Emerald. I removed the screw, but do I just pull it apart? How do I take it apart? Is there... I'm trying to figure out whether if there's like a... let me see. Okay, so we got this far. I'm gonna check. I'm gonna see if I can check out a video and see if they can show me. Let's see. Disassemble Game Boy. Pokemon Emerald. I don't know. Let's see. Here's a video. Let's see.
Buy your tickets at Ticketmaster. Because whether it's the dribble...
So we've got this Pokemon Emerald cartridge here. We are gonna plug it in and see if the internal battery is dry. It is very likely that it is dry unless it has already been replaced by somebody else. And so I am unscrewing this Game Boy cartridge with a tri-wing screwdriver. I will link everything that I'm using in the description.
Hold on, let me pause the music. As much as it sounds really cool.
That is the original internal battery here. So let's take that out of here, get that out of here.
Okay, so what do you do?
And then everything that I'm using in the description.
Oh, so you pry it off from the front. Oh, okay. So I did try to pry it off from the front. It looks a lot easier said than done. Oh shit. Oh, okay. So that's how he did it.
Alright, so I am unscrewing this Game Boy cartridge with a tri-wing screwdriver. I will link everything that I'm using in the description.
He just took it off like it was easy. Oh god, I don't want to ruin my cartridge. He took it off so easy. Oh god, I don't want to ruin this. Is there anything else I need to take off? I do feel like... That's where he took it off from, right?
Alright, so I am unscrewing this Game Boy cartridge with a tri-wing screwdriver. I will link everything that I'm using in the description.
Yeah. He did just like
That
that.
is the original internal battery.
Remove the title sticker to reveal second screw. Oh god, I was thinking that too, Troxon. I was thinking that too. I'd be so pissed if that's the case. I'll be right back. I need to go to the restroom real quick. I'll be right back. Ugh. I would have been so pissed if there's like a second screw. They would have screwed me, get it? Okay, I'm back. I don't know. I do need a spudger pick. Oh god. Maybe I can use something similar to a spudger pick. Oh my god. My coworker. Oh my god, my work has this, I think. I don't think I need that. I don't think I need that. I'll just use my fingernails. I'll just use my fingernails. Do you have something like a credit card? I'll just use my fingernails. I'll use my fingernails just to run along the edges. Yeah, I can use my fingernails for that. Let's see. He made it look so easy to remove. I use those cards they give you to put on your keychain.
Dry.
Like the ones from grocery
alright,
stores or
so,
store. I see. Oh, those! Like the membership those little membership cards that are on the keychain. Oh, I did have a squeegee one. No, yeah, I did have a squeegee one that you can use to smooth out your your window, your tinted windows, tinted window tape.
So I am unscrewing this Game Boy cartridge with a tri-wing screwdriver. I will link everything that I'm using in the description.
Yeah, he took it off from. He took it off from the top. Yeah, it has to be here. God, I don't want to break this. Why is it so complicated? Hard to come off. Ugh. Yeah, it's so hard to come off. I took it off too. That should be the only thing that's Okay, okay, it's coming off. It's coming off. Oh, here we go. Oh, it's coming off. There we go. Oh, here we go, guys. Oh, it's off. There we go, guys. Ugh. I don't know. I think you had to slide it off. It felt like you had to slide it off. Yeah, there we go. Doesn't this look nice? Ugh. There we go, guys. Yes. Okay, so let me go ahead and go back to that website. Success. Thank you, guys. Thank you. We didn't need the spudger tool after all. Alright, let's go back to that website. Okay. Thank you, guys. I guess we can go ahead and try to make it zoom in a little bit? No. So as you can see, let's see. It does say, oh, here we go. You need to look upside down. So it does show the MX right here. This is pretty legit. It does show the MX. Come on, stop. Refocus. I'll go ahead and I'll just remove this. There we go. There we go. Wow, this looks so beautiful inside. There's the MX. The If you put it right side up. Oh god, this looks so nice. There's the battery. It's not black. And then there's the Nintendo sign. There's the Nintendo font. It's not circled. There's the designation of the game right here. And then the contacts right here are actually look like contacts instead of the fake contacts that you see or the lack of contacts in the fake cartridges. And let me show you. So the top two counterfeit, bottom one authentic. So I guess the bottom one has contacts too. Let me see. Like I guess we can go back to the other website. Let's see. And then oh shit. Oh, I see. I think I know what they're talking about with the rectangle. Oh shit. Ooh. Oh. Oh shit. I better be careful. Hold on. So, I guess we can go ahead and take a look now at what they were talking about. So you can actually remove the motherboard. That's so sick. And then, yeah, you do have to, I guess you do have to resolder the battery onto these contacts right here. That's pretty neat. Oh, and then one of the websites even said about the rectangles, the four rectangles in the top left corner. If it's legit if you see the four rectangles, and you do. Yeah, the four rectangles are there, as you can see. And then you'll see on the right side the soldering points. Yeah, for the battery, I guess. Well, even though the battery's on this side. I don't know what they meant by their soldering points being on the right side, but whatever. That's pretty cool that this is Pokemon Emerald. All that data is stored in on these these chips on the motherboard. I don't know what all the chips do on this motherboard, but you know, the data stored. The data's probably stored right in here, right where the MX is. That's so cool. I've never took apart a GBA game before. Never took it apart. Oh, I almost fell. I mean, almost dropped it. And then if you look over here, here's the front and back. This is the back right here. And they were talking about some rectangles you can see earlier. I don't know if these are the rectangles they were talking about. I don't know if these are the rectangles. But if you look at the back of the back, um, maybe these are the rectangles they're talking about right here. This is pretty cool. Was that the number? No, that's not it. Let's see what else. And then over here, here's the back of the front cartridge. ABS. What's that say? G6 or 6 8? Can't tell. What does this say? Let's see. What does that say? Oh, it's 6 and 6. So, what is this rectangle doing here, though? What's this rectangle here? Oh, yeah, and they said that you can see the label pretty easily if it's fake. But I guess without the light. Let me see. You can still see the back of the label, but not. I guess it's not as dark as the fake counterfeit label. Let's see. How do I make it so that it it focuses again? You have to put your hand in the back or something like that to make it focus. Come on, focus. There we go. It's pretty cool. So I'm pretty sure this is legit. I'm pretty sure this is a legit copy at this point. I'm wondering why there's a rectangle here. What's the point of this? Okay. So the website, let me see. Let me go back to that website. I guess. Oh yeah, we can also take a look here. Oh shit. Hold on. As you can see, if you look over here, this is also legit. The the design on the bottom is supposed to be the real one. The two the bottom other motherboard in the bottom right picture is the real one. So you can see that it matches. You can see that it matches. Yeah, it does. Which is pretty cool. And then, let's see. Bottom one's authentic over here. I think I cleaned my hands for this. So if you look at the bottom one, it also matches too with this. They have the exact same placement. Come on, focus. There we go. Yeah, it matches for sure. Has the MX and everything, and the watch battery looks silver. Or yeah, looks good. Oh my god, this looks like that looks like the deer god from Princess Mononoke. Isn't that doesn't that look like the deer god from Princess Mononoke for these like fake looking games? Legitimate game ROMs are sometimes hacked and sold as genuine Pokemon games. These homebrews are unlicensed and are never endorsed or allowed by Nintendo. Furthermore, they are often very buggy and prone to crashing. That definitely looks like the deer god from Princess Mononoke. And then let's go back to the other website real quick before we go to Crystal. Let's see. We already checked that. Yeah, and this also shows the same thing. This definitely looks real. Definitely looks like the one on the right. It has the battery solder points. Oh, there's his battery solder points on the right. But wait a minute. Where's the battery itself? The battery. Oh, they took the battery out. That's why it looks unfamiliar. They took the battery out. There's the solder points. Oh. Yeah. Because those two things on the right side are the solder points. I see. And then if the fake cartridge wouldn't have the solder points because it wouldn't have a real battery to begin with to be on this motherboard in order for you to save the game. So since it's fake, there's no real battery, there's no real solder points, and so the game would keep erasing itself after you turn it off and turn it back on. You have to start over from new. That makes sense. Stop the bottom cartridge shell. What were they talking about with the with the rectangles? Two square rectangle stamps on the inside of the back shell. In contrast, counterfeit cartridges typically lack these. They need to show where the rectangles are. I think we saw them though. Check the inside of the cartridge shell closely for these features to confirm it's real. Oh, on legitimate Pokemon Game Boy Advance games, you will notice an imprinted rectangle located just behind the label. This distinctive feature is an indicator of authenticity. Oh, so that's what we saw earlier. Yeah, that's what we saw earlier. It's right here, the rectangle that they were talking about. I thought it was on the back of the cartridge. It's on the back of the. I thought it was on the back of the cartridge. It's on the front back of the cartridge. This rectangle right here. That's what they're talking about. Oh. Yeah, see? If you take a look, the 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 front back of the cartridge, it doesn't look black. The label doesn't look the label doesn't look black on the back. It looks clear. It looks white on the back. Okay, so yeah, this is pretty much legit. We've examined it through and through, and it looks it's probably most likely legit. This is pretty cool. Let's see. Additionally, it's worth noting that the authentic game below the barriers. Yeah. Let me scroll up. Oh my god. Yeah, the MX. Yeah, we saw the Nintendo font. It clearly does not look like the fake one. Yep, the labels, the imprinted number. Okay. Imprinted number. Clear Nintendo seal imprinted numbers. Okay. Yeah. That's cool. Okay, so we're done with Emerald. This is real for sure. Is it refurbished? Not human faced enough, but yeah, kind of. Uh, is it refurbished? Oh, what's refurbished, Sora? Let's see. Let me put this back on. So let me go ahead and put this back on. This is so cool. This is really neat. This looks so clean too. I mean, obviously, people probably don't ever open up their game cartridges, so no matter how gross the cartridge from the outside looks, how caked and dirtied up and put stickered up it is, the inside's probably most likely clean. Let's see. Let me go ahead and put this back on. Oh, this is so neat. All right, I put this back on. Let me show you how I put it back on. Oof. Whoops. Hopefully it's still okay. I can probably just play it and make sure it works. Let's see. Let's see. I had to slide it in last time, something like that. Okay, maybe I didn't have to slide it in. So yeah. Oh yeah, I did. So in order for you to remove it, you have to slide it and then pull it out, so, like this. You have to slide it and pull it out. So that's how he did it last. See? That's how you have to pull it out. Because if you do it like this, if you keep it aligned like this, it's not gonna be able to pull out that easily. That guy didn't really show it that he didn't show it that well. The guy in the video didn't really show it that well. But you have to pull this down right here. You have to pull down the front of the cartridge down like this. See? Pull it down and then pull it off like this. That guy didn't show it. That guy didn't show that step, and so it seemed like it was. You're supposed to like just pull it off, but you're not supposed to do it like that. There we go. That's interesting. I can't believe I almost was about to like just pry it off without pulling it down. I was about to pry it off completely without pulling it down. That would have fucked it up. That would have really fucked up the cartridge and ruined it. I'm so glad I paid attention. Or I'm so glad I was able to figure out how to pull it down without that, because that guy wasn't explaining it properly. I'm glad I was able to figure that out on my own. So we're gonna put the tri-wing back on. And then we're gonna test the game to make sure it works okay. Yeah, it would have been a huge oof, Sora. Oh my god. Alright, there we go. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna go ahead and test the game and make sure it's working. So I got my GBA with me, with my GBA SP. I got my GBA SP to test this out. Ooh. I love my GBA SP. Oh my god, this was so nice back then. Look at this thing, guys. Oh god, it's so nice. Remember this thing? Remember the GBA SP? Let's see. Ugh. Did you guys ever own a GBA SP back then? Oh, so nice. Look at that, how it goes back. You can make it recline even back, further back. You have a GBA SP still? Oh, nice. Uh-oh. Okay, that doesn't look too good. I can't use it because it's freaking cramped, lol. Okay, uh-oh. Just blow in the cartridge and try again. Okay. Oh! Oh my god, Sora, you're right! It was just the contacts needed to be cleaned. Oh my god, yours does that sometimes? Oh my god, Sora, you're such a lifesaver. I thought I fucked up my motherboard. Oh my god, Sora, thank you so much. There you go. Oh my god, Sora. Oh my god, you saved me. I thought I fucked up the motherboard. I was so scared. I'm glad that was helpful. Don't blow in the cart. Well, blowing it fixed it. Blowing it fixed it. Can you guys hear the game? Oh my god. Hey, it worked. It worked! Hey. Sora saved the day. Sora saved the day. He saved my ass. He's the MVP. Apparently it oxidizes the pens. It does, but I mean, we only needed to blow it once. We only had to do it once. We're not going to do it all the time. We just had to do it this once just to fix it. So I don't think doing it once is going to, fuck up the pins. I think they said you need to get rubbing alcohol to clean them off. I don't think we need to go that far, though. I don't think we need to go that far. Just doing it once won't hurt it. I mean, I don't think it's gonna. I don't think just doing it once is gonna ruin the motherboard or the pins. Apparently, I've never had that issue with my carts, and I've had them for years. Yeah, I don't know why people do make a big deal of it, but apparently that's what it does. I see. But yeah, as you can see, guys, the game works. Oh, thankfully. It says right here. The internal battery has run dry. The game can be played. That's what I was telling you earlier. The internal battery has run dry. The game can be played. However, clock-based events will no longer occur. And then the former owner was named Amy at one point. Yeah. That's pretty cool. I need to look for my charger for the GBSP, and it looks like the battery's about to die. No bad fix, just need to get a new battery. Yeah. No, well, we're not gonna play the game on the GBA SP, so I'm not gonna get a new battery. I'm not gonna learn how to solder. I'm not gonna learn how to unsolder and then replace the battery and resolder it again. So I'm not gonna go through all that trouble just to replace the battery. What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna stream this game on the Retron 5, and you can actually save the game on the Retron 5's micro SD card instead. So you can just save it on the micro SD card, so that way you don't have to worry about replacing the battery, and that way I can just play it like that. So yeah, we don't have to go through all that. But oh my god, thank you so much, Sora. Oh, oh my god! When I saw like the fucked up looking Nintendo logo, Sora. Oh my god! When I saw the fucked up looking Nintendo logo, I thought I broke the motherboard when I was messing around with it and touching it and shit. I thought I broke it. That scared me so much, Sora. Oh my god! Thank you so much, Sora. Oh my god! You made my day, Sora. Oh my god, Sora! You made my day. Here's an here's an extra shout out, Sora. Oh my god. Check out my friends, streamer friend Sora. Come back to streaming, Sora. Come back to streaming. I'm glad it made your day. Thank you. Oh my god, Sora, come back to streaming. Yeah, mine did that too, and I was like, wait a minute, this don't look right. I will when I can. I know. Yeah, usually when you see that garbled mess, that means the contacts are dirty. Yeah. That's scheming. I know I miss you streaming, Sora. I miss you. I can't believe it. When are you gonna stream again? I miss your streams, honestly. I really honestly miss your streams. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and uh we're going to disassemble Pokemon Crystal next. Let's see. So let's go do Pokemon Crystal. Let's see. Give me 1 second. But yeah, thanks for the link, scheming. Alright, let's see. Alright, let's go ahead and work on this one too. Oh my god. Yeah. Yeah. Crucial no, but you're looking at... Here's how to know. Check cartridge and color label. First thing first, that we always check the cartridge color and label when trying to weed out counterfeit games. Does the front label have a numbered imprint? On an authentic Pokemon Crystal cartridge, there will be a numbered imprint directly on the front label of the game. See photo below. And yes, there is. As you can see, there is. It's right there. Right on the right, what's it called? The tassel? Yeah. It's on the right tassel of... What is this Pokemon? What's the name of this Pokemon? Guys, what's the name of this Pokemon? I do not know the name. I see how much I don't know about Pokemon. Suicune. Okay, whatever. Suicune. So that's Suicune, or Suicune. Whatever. Suicune. Why is it called Suicune? It sounds like suicide. Why is it called Suicune? So there you do see the numbered imprint. Right there. You see it right there. It's pretty easy to see. It's on the right tassel of Suicune. Yeah, see it? It's right there. Sweet Raccoon. Is that really why it's called that, Frodo? On an authentic Pokemon Crystal cartridge, there will be... Yeah. So we saw that. On this authentic Pokemon Crystal cartridge, the label has 00A imprinted on the front label, as the counterfeit copy doesn't have any numbered or any imprint for that matter. Evaluate label quality. Examine the label for clarity and color saturation. Genuine labels are sharp, while fake Pokemon Crystal cartridge labels may be blurry or poorly printed. So my coworker, I mean, I'm sure it's legitimate, so it does look sharp. Doesn't look blurry at all. Yeah, looks good. I always pronounce it as Suasoon. Oh, Suasoon. Suicide raccoon. Anyway, that thing does not look like a fucking raccoon. That does not look like a fucking raccoon to me. Is this like a legendary Pokemon? Is this a legendary? Now I want to play the Pokemon games. I really want to play the Pokemon games now. You guys are making me like the Pokemon cards, the Pokemon games. Man, I really want to play now. Examine the label. Yeah. The label on the counterfeit video game looks to be well printed. With this counterfeit, the label looks too new or perfect to be 20 plus years old. Well, the thing is though, my coworker took care of this. The coworker took care of this game very well, so he took care of his games very well. So it looks very new. I mean, he doesn't take he's not like someone who's careless. So this looks pretty new to me. It looks like it's never been abused at all. It looks like new. Pretty sure the official pronunciation is Suicune. Suicune, interesting. Yes, it's one of the legendary dogs. I see. The whole time I was saying Suicune. Oh god, I sound Suicune. Labels too silvery along the edges. Holographic sticker. Um, let's see, along the edges, so too silvery. No, not too silvery. Original Pokemon Crystal cartridges have a holographic Nintendo seal. Um, ensure it's intact and reflects light properly. Holographic Nintendo seal? Let's see. It doesn't look holographic to me. I don't know what they mean. The Nintendo seal will always look the same from every angle on a legit copy. Frodo, did you like Pokemon Crystal, Frodo? Ugh. I feel like I missed out on playing Pokemon as a child. I played Pokemon Blue. I got all 151 Pokemon. I was so proud of that. And then my friend was such an asshole towards me, and he really made fun of me for losing my save for all 151 Pokemon, and then because of him, I never like got into the Pokemon series after that. After Blue, I tried playing Diamond for an hour or so, and then I just never could get into it because the Pokemon designs look so generic. So because of him, I never played through all the Pokemon games, and because if he hadn't made fun of me, I probably would have kept playing Pokemon. Seriously. I feel like I've said Crystal's my favorite. I thought it was Scheming that said that. With the fake Pokemon Crystal cartridge, the gold print around the seal stands out and looks different. No, it doesn't. Well, I guess the Nintendo seal does look holographic. Yeah, I guess so. I guess. Let me shine the light on it and see if it actually makes a difference. Yeah, it looks holographic. It looks holographic. It looks back kick. Holla back it, girl. Whatever. I need to shut the fuck up. Forget what I said, guys. Holla back kick. Oh, yeah. Forget what I said, guys. No, I never said that. I said it like Emerald. Oh, okay, whatever. Okay, so Frodo said he liked Crystal, and Scheming likes Emerald. Okay, whatever. Check for internal save battery. All Nintendo Game Boy and Game Boy Color Pokemon games have an internal save battery in them. When you look at the real versus fake Pokemon Crystal cartridge below in the photos, it's easy to spot the save battery in the authentic copy, whereas the counterfeit copy shows no battery though through the shell. The fake game board is half the size of the authentic board. I see. Yeah, here's the real battery. And then, of course, they put a black blob in place of the battery because, they don't want to put a real battery in there. They don't want to pay for a real battery for you. They want to put this like a fake battery. because they want to be cheap, you know. That's fucking bullshit. And then they still want to trick you, but any idiot would know that that's not a real battery. That's just some fake battery looking thing or a fake blob. It's just a blob. It's just to make it seem like it's a battery, but it's not. If your cartridge doesn't have a battery inside, it's not a legitimate Pokemon game. This matches exactly what we've seen in fake Pokemon Crystal cartridges. Missing save batteries and incomplete circuit boards are clear red flags. Examine the cartridge shell, color, and texture. Authentic cartridges have a specific color, light blue for Pokemon Crystal. Counterfeit games may... Oh, hey Google, change light to white. Hold on. Maybe this will be a lot easier to see with just a white light. Yeah. Yeah, much easier to see. Hey Google, change color to 100%. Hey Google, change brightness to 100%. Hey Google, change brightness to 100%. There we go. Yeah, now it's a lot easier to see. Now I can see the numbered imprint a lot easier. I don't know why I didn't do that before. See, you can see the numbered imprint so easily on the right tassel of Suicune, whatever it's called. The fake Pokemon Crystal cartridge has a deeper bluish tint to the shell. This one's light blue. It's like a turquoise blue. Otherwise, the printing on the shells are pretty hard to make out on each copy, so we won't go into any font comparisons. Inside the cartridge shells, you notice the genuine copy of this game. This is what looks to be an A-frame printed on the inside of the cartridge. The guy spelled authentic wrong. He spelled it as authentic. I think this guy's from another country. I think this guy's like from outside of. I think he's from like, some Bulgarian. I think he's like from Bulgaria or Romania or some shit. Like, or maybe he's from France or Germany. This guy cannot spell. The inside of the cartridge shells. You'll notice that on the genuine copy of the game, this is what looks to be an A-frame printed on the inside of the cartridge. You'll also notice the authentic game. The label doesn't have any bubbles or like it was just slapped on the shell. Oh, I see. Yeah. It's sloppily put on. Opening the game and examining the circuit board. For any collector of Game Boy Color games, you should probably have a game bit screwdriver. Oh, that's what Troxen was saying earlier. You need to have the game bit screwdriver. The one with the, yeah. The one with the Shine Sprite outline. Yeah, the Shine Sprite looking one. Motherfucker right here. Which I don't, but I do now from work. You'll need a 3.8mm bit to open up the Pokemon Crystal cartridge. So I had like 140 something as a kid, and my brother convinced me to make a new game to trade him a Bulbasaur or one of the starters, don't remember which one to be honest, for his Pokedex. Didn't know that trading would save. Oh no! It saved over your file. Oh no! I remember. Now I remember when you do trade, it makes a save so you can prevent prevent like, cheating, right? It makes a save so you can prevent cheating, right? So it erased my almost complete game and left me with just a Weedle or some shit. Oh fuck no! Oh, did your brother know? Or did he didn't know either? God, he sounds like an asshole, dude. Oh no! Oh yeah, he know. Oh god, what the fuck? What an asshole, dude. Oh my god. Oh fuck, Frodo. I feel bad for you too. Brother gets a Bulbasaur, you get a Weedle forever. I mean, obviously, did you replay the game over again to get 151, Frodo? Did you replay the game over again at least? I mean, at this point, there's like 1,000 plus Pokemon. 151 Pokemon shouldn't be that hard, right? But the thing is, though, getting 1,000 Pokemon wouldn't be hard if you grew up playing the games throughout the years. If you're trying to get the Pokemon now, it would be an ordeal. But if you're playing Pokemon throughout the year, playing through all the Pokemon games throughout the years to collect them all, I guess it wouldn't be so hard because you're just taking your time to collect all the Pokemon. So yeah, I guess it wouldn't be hard to collect all 1,000 plus Pokemon if you're growing up and playing all the Pokemon games throughout the years. But if you're trying to get them now, one after the other, well, not one after the other, but like trying to play through them all within a shorter span, in a more compacted span, it would be a lot harder and it would be time consuming in a way. Reproduction copy is easy to spot. As a fake Pokemon Crystal game, you can notice the game board is half the size of the authentic copy. See photo, you'll notice the fake copy does not have a save battery. And it does tell you what battery you need, CR2026. Even the motherboard itself tells you what cartridge you need, CR2026. Does not have a save battery. Like I mentioned before, all authentic Pokemon Game Boy and Color games will have a CR2025 or CR1616 save battery inside. Oh, CR2025. Okay, not 2026, 2025. The CR1616 battery are common inside Pokemon Yellow. Real Pokemon games have a specific circuit layout, and the chips will have specific codes. Matching model numbers. If you look on the circuit board chip under the save battery, you'll notice it has the same lettering, CGB-BYTE. This lettering is on the left side of the label on the authentic Pokemon Crystal game cartridge. This is pretty cool. I like this guide right here. Oh my god, just scroll up, you stupid. Oh my god, just scroll up. Where's that BYTE thing they were talking about? I don't see it. Another noticeable difference is the absence of any markings on the game board. On authentic copies of Pokemon Crystal, the battery size is mentioned on the game board, CR2025, see photo. And on the back of the board, the Nintendo's printed on the board. The reproduction game board lacks the two markings mentioned. Oh. Oh my god, just scroll up. Yeah, on the back of the board. We'll find out when we get there. Were there some common signs of fake Pokemon Crystal cartridge? Bro, yeah, that fucking sucks, Frodo. Look at Coffee Feet not knowing about Dexit. Dexit? What is Dexit? Oh, what the fuck is Dexit? Common signs of a fake cartridge include the absence of numbered imprint, blurry or poorly printed labels, inconsistent looking holographic seals, mismatched color of the cartridge shell, or the lack of internal save battery. Counterfeit copies may also have poor quality plastic or internal wiring. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look. Let's go ahead and open this up. Alright, so starting with Sword and Shield, the games no longer make the entire Pokedex available. Yeah, I've heard about that. I heard about that, Frodo. I do know about Dexit, okay? Shut the fuck up. Anyway. Alright, so let me go ahead and hide this. Alright, let's go ahead and take this out. Let's go ahead and take the screw out. I'm trying to make it so that you guys can see too. Oh, yeah, it's working. It looks like it's working. Phew. Alright, let's see if it comes off really easily. Oh, maybe it's the same thing. You have to pull. Oh, see, the guides don't tell you to like pull down and then remove it. See, guys, if you tried to pry this off without pulling down, you would have broken your cartridge. Oh, you would have destroyed your cartridge, to ruin the plastic on it. You have to pull it down. You have to pull this down on the front and then take it off, like so. See how easy it was? See how easy it was to take it off? Oh, dang, you really do have to resolder this if you want to replace the battery. So let's take a look. And there's the A thing they were talking about. There's the A thing they were talking about. Let's see. So when you gonna sell this to me? Wait, you don't have a wait. So Frodo, Crystal's your favorite, one of your favorite Pokemon games, but you don't have a copy of Crystal, Frodo. What happened to your copy? Where the fuck happened to your copy, Frodo? What happened to it? It's a good question. Next question. Yeah, no, seriously. You don't ignore that question, Frodo. What happened to it? Don't you dare ignore it. He ate it. Yeah, you probably ate it. You probably pooped on it. You probably peed on it. Anyway, what'd you do with it? You just probably throw it away, or your brother did something shitty. You have no, absolutely no idea where it is. Oh no, Frodo. Oh. Oh no. Oh, here's the safe battery. So we can. I mean, obviously, it's pretty. This looks pretty legitimate, as you can see. There's the save battery. There's all the chips are in the exact same places as the one in the picture. All the chips are in the exact same places as the one in the picture. Which is pretty nice. Let's see. So, I'm taking a good look at this. Yeah, and then of course, the fake one would have half a motherboard, and then the real one would have the entire motherboard fill up the cartridge. So look at some other pictures, and then let's go ahead and compare the the A thing that we're talking about. So there's the A thing they were talking about. You'll notice on the genuine copy of the game, this is what looks to be an A-frame printed on the inside of the cartridge. Yeah, I see the A-frame. Yep. Oh shit, Yoshio. Hey, what's up, Yoshio? Let me go and give you a shout. Thank you so much for the shout out, scheming. Hey, what's up, Yoshio? We're actually thank you so much for the raid, Yoshio. Guys, go ahead and check on follow Yoshio-kun13. He's an awesome streamer friend of mine. He streams lots and lots of retro games. He loves Mario. He loves Zelda. He loves Nintendo, and he also give me one second. Yeah, there we go. I think I fixed it. He also does lots of crafting and art streams. He does lots of perler beading, 2D or 3D perler beads. He's pretty awesome at drawing, and he does lots of paper cranes. He does a lot of he does a lot of origami. So yeah, go ahead and check on follow him out. Go ahead and check on follow him, guys. If you don't know who I am, I'm Koopa Booey. Welcome to the Koopa Kingdom. And we did some prismatic evolutions displays of the ETBs and the packs and the tins that I've bought from earlier today, and then we're disassembling some Pokemon games from the GBA from the Game Boy Color and GBA era. So we're disassembling them to take a look at whether they are authentic or counterfeit. But they're most likely authentic because my coworker traded them in. So he's not a fool. He definitely owns like legitimate copies. So yeah. We're just going the extra mile anyway, just to confirm that they're real and authentic, even though we know they're real and authentic. So yeah, if you and we're gonna be playing Fire Emblem Three Houses later on after this. So if you and then we're gonna get back to the Legend of Zelda Marathon sometime later this year after we play some more Nintendo games. So if you like what you see, come on, come follow, come hang out, guys. Thank you so much for the raid, Yoshio. Come on, come follow, come hang out. Oh no! Oh shoot! I forgot to turn on the. Yeah, the intros won't work for now because we had to turn on the lights to make them bright and white. So I wish I had a copy of my favorite game, Super Mario RPG SNES. Wait, what happened to your copy of Super Mario RPG? Legend of Seven Stars, Scheming. What happened to yours, Scheming? Yeah, I'll never part with mine. Sell it to me for my birthday. Maybe Frodo. Well, so, but by the time it's your birthday, wouldn't you be in South Korea? Well, then I have to pay for customs and shit, shipping, expensive shipping. I have to split for now. All right, no problems, Yoshio. Thanks for the raid. But yeah, thanks for the raid. Considering how it is today, no. Yeah, especially with the yeah, with how things are with the politics and whatnot. I never had an SNES copy. My friend did, and I always wanted one. Oh, really? Oh, dang. So you didn't have a chance to buy the game whenever it came out? That sucks, scheming. That's awful. That's awful. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear about that. Let's see. A-frame printed, and to be an A-frame printed on the inside of the cartridge. You also know the authentic game. The game label doesn't have any bubbles or look like it was slapped on the shell. Yep, it doesn't have any bubbles. Doesn't look amateur made. It doesn't look like it was amateurly added on by scammers or scalpers. Scalpers are scammers. Let's take a look at the circuit board again. Oh shit! I better be careful about the screw. Let's see. Let's see. Trying to get to the. There we go. So it does say CR2025. You see that, guys? It's pretty legit. DMG KGDU10. Yeah, this is pretty legit, as you can see. I don't know what they're talking about with the byte thing. I don't know what they're referring to with the BYTE byte thing. I never thought I would ever open up a Game Boy Color or Advance cartridge. I would never in my life would I ever want to have I ever thought about doing that. But the thing is though, the thing is though, we were wondering about whether these copies are legit or not, and then I just happened to work at GameStop, and they just happened, and then one of the stores I work at just happened to have the very tools I needed to open up the cartridges. These two tools. That I'm grateful that I'm able to work at GameStop. I just so happen to work at GameStop to have the tools I need. That and the place has the tools I need to open up these cartridges. Just so happens. So maybe it was meant to be. Maybe it was meant to be that I was supposed to open up these cartridges. It's pretty cool. I mean, I probably wouldn't be able to open them if I wasn't working at GameStop at this point. If you look at the circuit board under the chip, under the save battery, you notice how the same lettering. Oh, look at the circuit board under the save battery. Oh, you have to go underneath it. Well, I'm not gonna do that. CGB-BYTE. Yeah, I'm not doing that. I don't want to fuck up the battery. Or fuck up the game, even. Let's see. Yeah, and there's lots of markings on this game board, and then the fake counterfeit ones probably don't have any markings. Printed on the board. Yeah. On the back of the board, the Nintendo's printed on the board. The reproduction game board lacks the 2 markings mentioned on the back of the game board. Oh. Okay. Here we go. Let's take a look. Yep, there is Nintendo right there. There's the word Nintendo. 2000 Nintendo. So Pokemon Crystal was made in 2000. Isn't that pretty neat? Let me move out of the way so that way it can focus again. Oh, this looks so cool. I guess those four golden rectangles were there a lot in the early Game Boy Color and Game Boy Advance era. Nintendo's amazing. Back then, Nintendo was so amazing coming up with like technology like this. God, they're so smart back then. This is so cool. All right, let me go ahead and put this back on. Oh, I see. And the hole right here. Oh, the hole right here. It keeps the motherboard in place. That's what it's for. Smart design, very smart and ingenious design. So, I mean, at this point, I think it's safe to say that this is a legit copy. This is a legit copy of Crystal, and I'm not giving it to Frodo. Let's see. Let me go put this up. Oh, I put in the wrong one. I said sell, not give. No. Hey, what did you say earlier? Sell it to me for my birthday. Streamer bullies mod. Oh my god. Let's see. Considering how it is today, no. I never had an SNES copy. My friend did, and I always wanted one. Yeah, that wasn't a political thing. I'm saying my birthday's today. Wait, your birthday's today, Frodo? Frodo! Happy birthday, Frodo! Oh my god! Oh my god, your birthday's today? Happy birthday! Let me see. Wow, thanks. Streamer Bullies mod, Streamer Bullies chat. Wow, thanks. You share a birthday with Vincent Vinesauce. I don't know who that is. Okay, let's go ahead and find out if this copy is still gonna work. Yeah, I mean, yeah, there's some jabroni streamer. Alright, so this is pretty cool. I'm glad that we did this this stream. I'm glad we did this, technology stream so we can take a look at how what these games look like inside and to confirm that they're legitimate. Wow, look at this. Oh my god. My GBSP, it still works after all these years. I'm so happy I still have my GBASP. It gave me lots of happy memories as a child. Ugh. I love my GBASP. It makes me happy seeing it. And I still remember these marks that were made on the GBSP. Do you guys still have yours? Scheming or Frodo, did you guys still have your GBSP? I can't believe it still works. I'm very surprised it still works. But the thing is, though, Nintendo makes quality products. Even if you drop it at least once or twice, Nintendo designed them to be kid-proof. All right, let's go put the game in. Yeah, I mean, but I also share one with Tony Hawk, and I at least know who that is. How old are you now, Frodo? How old are you now? I think you said you're 33 or something like that. Ooh, God, that sound. Look at that. Oh, God. Pokemon Crystal version. Can you guys hear it? Can you guys hear the music? Oh, God. Yeah. Oh. Let's see. Are you a boy or are you a girl? Oh, isn't this the first Pokemon game that allows you to pick a girl as an option? This is the first one, right? Um, how about neither? No, I'm just kidding. What? You woke me up. Will you check the clock for me? What time is it? What? Day 10 o'clock? How many minutes? Whoa, 0 minutes? Okay, 10 o'clock. I overslept. Adventure time. Yes. Oh, Professor Oak still. So how long? How many games is Professor Oak in? So he was in red and blue and yellow and I guess green, and then he was also in. So I guess he's also in silver and gold and crystal. So what about the ones after that? I think it was Sapphire and Alpha Sapphire and what is it? Sapphire. Let's see, Pokemon Sapphire and Ruby. Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald. I see. Is he also in that one too? Oh, so I got the good Pokemon game. So I thought it was Ruby. I thought it was like Sapphire and Emerald. It's actually Ruby and Sapphire. So I got the ultimate version. So this one I got the ultimate version then. Okay, cool. Good to know. Hello. Sorry to keep you waiting. All right. Well, sorry to keep you waiting, but I gotta go. I guess we'll open up one game real quick. We'll open up one more game, and then we'll start Fire Emblem Three Houses. We won't do Fire Breath of Fire. I don't really care too much about it anymore. We'll go ahead and open up Waterland 4 real quick. Let's see. There we go. Okay. He's came in if you think Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald. I can't recall. Maybe Emerald is in the special island. Yeah, Emerald is the ultimate. I see. And then after that, he didn't show up anymore. I mean, we're going to disassemble Wario 4. Man, I can't believe he had to do it this way. And nobody ever told me. Oh, interesting. Look at this. No, he showed up in various ones. Oh, interesting. Oh, look. See, when you have like when you don't have the see-through, when you don't have the see-through cartridge, it looks like this. It still has the rectangle and all that. See, Nintendo has such attention to detail. They have to keep things so consistent. They even have the rectangle in both the transparent and these uh opaque versions of the cartridge. They have such attention to detail. Look at that. And then let's see. What does it say over here? Um Imp hip what does it say? Hynix? That's what the chip says, Hynix. Like Cynthia, I see. Wow, look at the battery too. Look at the battery. 2001 Nintendo. Looks pretty legit. Yeah. And then it has the back has the four rectangles as usual, has the same circuitry shapings, has the solder points and all that. It's pretty cool. It doesn't say MX like the other one, but hey, it's still legit. Hmm. Let's see. It should work if I put it back on. Oh, shit. Okay, so Frodo, we're on like chapter 11 now. So is chapter 12 when the shit hits the fan? I'm assuming chapter 12 is when shit hits the fan, right? Or is it chapter 11? So yeah, we're about to go ahead and start the game now. After like what? How many hours did it take? After 2 hours and 42 minutes, we're going to start the game. Are you still there, Frodo? Which chapter is it when shit hits the fan? Is it chapter 11 or chapter 12? Let me make sure this game works too. Oh, nice. Oh god, this looks so good. I've always wanted to own I've always wanted to own Wario Land 4. Does this game bring back memories for you, scheming? I've never played this game, but this is probably one of the best Wario Land games, right? Well, yeah, it's a good game. I think I got mine from an estate sale. Oh, cool, cool. When did you first get it? Maybe 2008. Oh, I see. 2008. Oh, yeah, so you're probably like 23, 23, I think. 22, 23. Just like me. Ugh. So as you can see, scheming. This is the retail version. This is the not for resale, not for resale version. And as you can see, it has everything. As you can see over here in Hotel Horror, looks like this person has went through a lot of progress. Proto Quick, he's in the menus. Proto Quick, he is in the menus of Fire Emblem. Estate sales and yard sales usually have good games. Didn't know about now. I see, I see. Alright. So looks like this game's working fine. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and start the game. It's been fun looking through disassembling these games. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and put my GBA away. Put it on display. I need to charge it too. It's running out low on battery. Okay. All right. Be right back. I'm gonna go ahead and set up. Well, it's already set up for Fire Emblem, but I'm gonna go ahead and put some things away real quick. All right. Let's see.